Where's chat? Hello? Where's my preview? Also hello? I wonder how long the delay is on everything getting out. Let's see. Whoops. Media playback aborted error. But I have no idea if I'm live or not yet. I think so. Hello? I think Zul said hello. I think it is. My Twitch page, if you can hear me, we'll check audio and stuff here in a moment. But let me do this. Let me do this real quick. Is that music from the game? I mean, you can see the game right next to me. It's right there. The screen's right there. Stupids. I'm just making sure everything's good. I have only one monitor for either thing. It's the screen PC and the actual the game PC. So I have to make sure everything's over here set up. Who is this streamer? And also, like, I should be on the live from BlizzCon screen. I've never used OBS before. This is like a crash course. Let me hit this tweet button here real quick. There's a lot of internet happening right now. And hopefully Ted is still getting his stuff worked on. And parts of the internet is working and not. Where's your brother? Is he also fat? Nice. Okay. As far as I know, I can't see a playback preview. I'm scared to do this, but I'm gonna try. So okay, so so this screen is like the me in a box. There's the box, box, and then another one right there. It's flipped. It's wild. Is the game, and I can't change the game audio yet until I actually get in the game. And I don't even know how like loud I am. There's a feedback loop in my head, which is interesting. Yeah, see that my Twitch page just crashed. But I know the music has to go down. It's definitely it's loud. It's loud in here. If I turn myself down here a little bit. Yeah, okay. Turn my headset down so I'm not. Music is loud compared to you. Yeah, I believe it. I can't change it until I get into the game screen. And I'm gonna make my panda, my shaman, and then I'm gonna jump around and just look at some stuff. And then we're gonna play through some things in a moment. I'm letting people like get here. Yeah, the Twitch page takes forever to load for some reason, but like my stream health and stuff is there. It says I'm live. I think so. Yeah, I can't fit. Well, the music stopped playing, I think, right now. No, there it goes. It's obviously like an internal build, so I can't really do anything with this. If I back out of the screen, it doesn't go to a menu. It just goes to like the loading screen. As far as I know, I'm live, and everything should be good. Hopefully. So we'll just start jumping in. Hi, everybody. Okay. So when I have chat, like, on this monitor, sort of what I'm used to, but, can I flip this up? But, it's really far away. It's like a whole arm's distance plus away from me. This screen is so far away. So, I have to, like, switch between OBS on this mouse. There we go. So I think I can just go to this and do this. And I know I'm in a different corner that you're all familiar with, but this is the overlay. They have all this stuff set up for all the different games. So, yeah. So that's good. Let me bring back over chat so I can see you guys. Wrong corner? I know. I guess first question. I know, I'll turn the music down when I get in the game. Goblin and Worgen, I don't think they're updated yet on the, obviously not. But I don't think Ian, I had to leave the other panel early. Let's just make Pandora and Shaman real quick so I can physically get into the game and turn down stuff. Just know how many names are taken on this floor, so I just want to get into the game so that I can turn down the music because it's very loud. Oh, I just... Oh, it's all so loud. It's all so loud. Oh, this is the new default UI, too. Oh. This is the new default UI. Because there's UI improvements in the game. And of course I have no... It defaults me to... Hold on. First off, the keyboard's freaking out. I can't change... Uh-oh. The build is locked down where I can't turn the music down? Can I move the camera control to only horizontal? There we go. These are all people at the convention hall, too. Interesting. What if I can turn it down on OBS? Hold on. So this is my microphone. If I mute this... There we go. So what if I... Can I just turn this down? This is your audio you're getting from me. Let's go like 8 decibels down. Because I can't change the actual in-game. Maybe like 6 decibels down. Because yeah, it's a locked off build. I can only do so much. Also, it makes me elemental to begin with. Can we not? It's also weird looking at a webcam that's right there versus one that was over here all the time. So, okay. Let me get chat back up. A lot better. So much better. Good, much better. Cruz, what are you doing here? Much better, you got a lot better. So that's -6. Yeah, this is the new default UI. So they, if they, let me leave general chat, because it's going to be the BlizzCon general chat. It's going to be just spammy, that's all. The, there are UI improvements. How do I open the bank? I have no... Ew. Default gives us fist weapons? Come on, man. Fist weapons? But, as I normally do with everything I do in this game. And my audio volume's right, okay? What happened to enable more hotbars? I mean, well, look. But, yeah, okay, they're still there. So it just expands outward that way a little bit. This is the XP bar. This, of course, is the right bar on the... But there's not a lot of... There's probably going to be not as much stuff. I also have no keybind, so don't get super triggered. I'll have to, like, actually mouse over things. So I'm not supposed to do keybinds. As far as I know. But I'm not going to change all the keybinds considering that someone else is going to get on this after me, and I'm not going to make their key bindings all different. So all the default everything. So I have no idea like what class changes are in, and a lot of it isn't. Like everything looks the same as it does on live right now currently for enhancement. So yeah, I know. I mean, I'll have to click. Oh, the in-game music is still too loud? I don't hear it the same way you guys do, so okay, we'll go back to -8. I trust. Yeah, because I have a different headset. They have this huge audio box here that's like feeding the different audio channels from the streaming PC. So what I hear is different than you guys hear, so let me know. Let me know. Oh, also, there's no notifications or anything. So, but for the most part, I think a lot of everything looks the same because they're not doing... I think the mods need to get like a copy pasta in because I could jump around to other specs and look at stuff. Some are being worked on, some aren't. They're not in the phase of development yet where they're actually doing all the class changes or anything in that regard yet, as far as I know. So I think a lot of all of this is very much what is just on live. Like I don't have Doom Winds, right? But they're moving spells and everything around, but they're not in the they're not in that phase of the development process yet. It's gonna be weird. I may have. I don't think you can do key bindings, can you? You can actually. I'm not gonna sit here and do this because a lot of what we do is just look at stuff and talk about things. So, but we'll see because the new scaling is in the game and. I was like, I don't want to take. Do I have respec tomes? I don't want to take Boulder Fist, but we're gonna take it just because I don't want to like. I can't do bindings. I don't have all my macros set up, so there's no reason to like sit down here and try to get all those set up. This armor is adorable. Look at the little anchors on my shoulders. But first off, hold on. Oh, I can't. Yes, I can. So many things are locked off. Do they give you the transmog mount? No. Oh no. No, I just made my panda just to get in the game, just so I could see what settings were available. We're gonna play, there's about 20 minutes or so of game on both the Horde and Alliance side, and I'm gonna make a High Mountain Tauren for the Horde and a Lightforged Draenei for the Alliance side. And then we'll basically just play whatever. I mean, we can have like chat spam what class they want me to play, because again, it doesn't matter what you're playing, we don't have a whole bunch of key bindings and macros and all this other nonsense. We're just basically just gonna be going through it and kind of playing in like super casual default UI, no bindings mode. Doesn't matter what I'm playing, I can play whatever. The High Mountain Tauren, though, will probably be a shop, because female Tauren. Yeah, and the tornado, they only give us Tornado Bro, so I can't even do anything with my transmog or anything yet. So, yeah, it's a very, very, very flat build. Can we talk about this new dungeon meeting stone, though? Also a field repair bot right there. This is for, you can port it in here so people can do the dungeons. Yeah. There's only 2 customizable rates. We'll back out, and I'll show you guys. We'll walk through that, all that stuff. It's so interesting that like the new UI little hooks down here. Even though the live from BlizzCon is over top of it. Hold on. If I do this, this is a different. They all actually like go over. Well, if I do like the HOTS one, like I'll just do this real quick just so you can see it. Like that's the new little bar in the corner there. But it's not. Yeah, I have to like manually switch all this stuff on this side. Well, we'll see what's like available. We'll go back around. We have time to like poke things. So, oh man, Ted's not still live yet. They have networking problems on the other system. Okay. Unfortunate. Shaman isn't shown as a playable option for High Mountain Tauren. They have different playable options, really? I mean, we'll figure that out. But yeah, I just logged in on this character just so we could see what systems, and like a lot of stuff is locked off, so I can't do any system settings. That's why I had to go manually update it over there. But if the game sounds are okay, oh, I'm gonna hit my key bindings all the time. So like if I hit spells, is that okay? I turn everything down 8 decibels, so I want to make sure it's okay. Quite a bit of popping on the microphone. Hang on. I have refreshed the microphone and took it down by a little bit. That's so crazy that it actually has all these different captures over here. Probably what they have set up. Well, I could pin this to myself. Yeah. I'll probably do it behind me. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of cabling and cords on this desk. I can show you guys around too if you want to do that before we actually start. That's better. It's also weird that if I ever touch anything on this computer, everything goes away. Still crackling, still popping. You're crackling now. Interesting. Yeah, I can only do so much with all of this stuff too. We're the first streams here, so hold on, let me refresh again. Okay, I refreshed the microphone again. But I don't know if it's going to do anything. I only have so much control. I don't... do the druids have new forms? No idea. Much better, but still crackling. Good, fixed, good enough. A lot of that's going to have to do with like the fact that we're piping out internet with the transcoding through the convention center right now. Those are artifacts. I'll take myself down another moment and refresh one more time. There we go. But yeah, if it's bad, let me know. Well, the first couple of moments, we gotta make sure that the stream sounds okay. Destroying your guys' ears. But, alright. But yeah, I just made this character just so... I wonder if this character disappears forever if I log out. It probably does. It probably just dies in the internal build. Yeah. So all that we have in this build is we have the High Mountain Tauren and the Light Forged Draenei, and we'll just walk through their customizations real quick. Because those are in, they're the only two sub-races, allied races is the official terminology, that are actually finished. So we'll just look at like the male Draenei first. And only, yeah, they only have so many classes even like worked in on them. So I'll just grab a priest, I suppose. He covers up his arms. Because they have tattoos and stuff like, yeah. Hi, Zillions. Zillions is upstairs at the media hall, I do believe. So, but they have new customization options. So there's skin color. They have whitish blue, blue, and bluish white. So the character customization engine isn't any change, it doesn't seem like. Cracked eyes are pretty neat. But it doesn't seem like we're getting a new customization engine, unless it's going to be done later on. But everything else coming in BFA, I don't think it's okay. Is there hairstyles we have here, which I assume are going to include all the horns and stuff? Yeah. It'd be amazing if you could have hairstyles desync from that, but so be it. Again, maybe we haven't seen all the stuff yet. I mean, we didn't get any... There's no date at all yet. There's no beta, alpha, anything, right? Unless Ian said something at the end of the panel, because I had to go away earlier. So if you want to, like, fill me in. But I don't think they said anything about that yet. So... Oh, those are awesome. Those are really nice. So we don't know anything yet. He did not. Yeah. So nothing about beta dates or anything. Yeah. If I'm gonna guesstimate as my personality bubble and my understanding of Blizzard, I don't think we're going to. Hi, Mama. You can come up here with me. Yeah, you can. Yeah. There's another seat here, and she can have this. Get out of the way. The camera should be able to see her if she sits like right here. I can always move it too. Who's that? I can bring people up. They can see you too. You did. You can put the headset on so we can hear each other. If you're gonna sit. You don't? Oh, okay. No, I'm live. I know. That's unfortunate. Huh, wow. Are you laughing? Are you laughing at his misfortune? Come on. Yeah, this is weird. I haven't put anyone else. You're my first like walk-in. We're looking at the new customization options and stuff like that. Hello?
Bayfam.
What is up? There you are.
What is up?
They can't.
I don't want to be.
You don't want to be? You're just like your arm is in the shot. This is it. Hi, Derry.
Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Look at chat.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
You're just like half a person. That's the preview.
Just
You're like a shoulder.
It's not my first stream.
It's not your first stream?
But you're my favorite. How are you? How are you, chat?
I'm good.
Dude, you guys, what did you think about the Derry's arm? It's off.
just Derry's arm.
I know. So what's chat been thinking about the announcements? Have they been excited?
We're going through all the stuff slowly on the page here.
Aw, look at Noble. Noble's so nice if he hosts you.
Oh!
What?
He was streaming earlier. Is he in chat?
Not
Noble!
Not
Noble,
all
talk
heroes.
to me.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Ooh, that beard though.
Milk. Oof. I like it. They look fierce.
Is the music still really too loud? I've turned it down like 17 times.
I can barely hear it.
I know, but our headsets are controlled by this. Theirs is controlled by this. So like everything is different.
He's trying, guys. He's trying.
I'm the first. Ted and I are the first broadcasters on, so we're like fine-tuning everything for everyone else.
I love you, by the way. It's good to see you. Even
Hi.
though I had to like make horrible faces at you.
I know you're gross.
To see you. You're gross.
Yeah.
Do you want to know, you guys? Do you want to know how bad he smells?
Wow. I've taken a shower 3 times. I've only been here for 4 days. Okay.
I feel this is how I feel. Show racials. They're like, dear God, please show racials.
I know. Well, I don't think I can see them until you get to the final screen. Because again,
we gotta name it.
I'm not trying to like ignore anybody in chat, but if you like spam to look at something, it still might not even be in this build. Like it might not even exist. So if people are asking for like class changes, they're like not in the game yet.
Oh.
Like our artifact just goes away and your class is what it is. There's a couple that have changes, but nothing is really in the game yet for classes yet because they're doing all the environmental building and stuff first. So people behind me that are playing the dungeon may jump into one later. It's probably terrible.
Yeah.
Like the scaling is bad. Like no one's gonna complete it maybe. Right. Unless like if the boys jump on there or something.
Right. Exactly.
Because they're just not at that stage yet. So I can't change anything in the build. By the way, I'll turn it down more.
I want a bracelet.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
You can go find her and get one. She has tons.
Wait,
well, these my old ones are out.
I have like some of your old ones. You want a patch for your bag?
Oh. Ooh, these are neat. So it's like the gift of the Naru symbol just like floats above your head all the time. Well, you can turn it off. Or you can have it on.
It's customizable. That's so neat. Turn him to the side again, because it was kind of dimensional. Oh, that's so neat.
Well, it's flat from that,
yeah.
but it has like, yeah, okay.
I like it.
I'm just gonna flip to female and just go right to the rune again.
Hey, girl.
Wait, were they different runes? I think they're the same. I think they're the same. Yeah, we can't go into system options. This is a locked down internal build. So if you're asking me to like change something, I probably can't.
So is this the thing when they were talking about new skins a few days ago, and people kind of leaked that it was going to be sub races? This is really its own thing. It's not just skins.
Excuse me, it's allied races. Allied races is what it's called. Get the terminology correct.
Sorry.
Sorry.
This is my first time here.
This is your first time at BlizzCon?
Yeah.
First. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't want to hijack you anymore. I should give you back to.
Up to you. You can say hi and say bye to Stat.
I'll tell you, these chairs are a lot more comfortable than the ones out there. So maybe I'll just like bring you food and kind of earn my keep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's the Allcraft panel.
So I'm curious to how these tattoos are going to work. I mean, again, everything is still very much work in progress. Like I said before, I'm pretty sure we're not going to get Battle for Azeroth until like next year. It makes sense.
Q3, probably fall seems to be the pattern.
Before BlizzCon next year.
That's that kind of third week in September has been really consistent for them for a few expansions. Yeah.
Because there's like definitely some there's some low resing, and then if you depending on your armor you're wearing on your Lightforged Draenei, you're gonna have the same problem you have on Demon Hunters.
Yeah.
Is that you're gonna cover them all up. Because they're not gonna have Demon Hunter like scantily clad Slutmog armor, so
I hope all those runes and tattoos are customizable. It would be interesting, kind of like with the legendary stuff now, if you can change their glow and color and everything. That'd be pretty cool.
the Eridar twins horns? I don't think they're on normal Draenei.
Imagine it'd be Q2 with how quick they push content. There's no way it would be out by Q2 because I mean we're not even gonna see a closed alpha until I don't know, Christmas maybe at the earliest. It seems.
They're not.
Seems unlikely.
The racials aren't in. This is the character selection screen. Like this is Draenei, and then you go to allied races, and we have Light Forged, and that's it. So I'm just gonna show this. Mods can take care of from there. I'm not trying to like ignore anyone, obviously. But a lot of things just aren't in this build that we can see. I can probably make I'm gonna make the Light Forged Draenei, and we're gonna play. It might be in the spellbook, so we'll see when we get there.
I am a sandwich maker. Who is the sandwich maker next to you? It's Shrew.
Wow.
They're delicious sandwiches too.
Yeah. Nope. There's no scrolling or anything. It has. I mean, you can look at that because it has the little blurb, but it just has the actual class ability things here. I think the racials will be in the game if we jump in, if they're in this build. But I mean, you can take a screenshot of this because it has like the Light Forged Draenei little blurb. That's good. That is neat. But yeah, I'm probably gonna just play. Do I just play a Paladin, a Light Forged Draenei Paladin probably? I'm gonna go like with a male.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Bye, fam. It's good to see you guys.
I will see you later. What happened? You almost broke it. No, you're fine. You just bumped the. You just bumped. That's the table. You bumped the mouse. It's okay. Yeah, get out of here. Yes. Oh, I gotta go back over here and move chat back. There we go. New character slots? Not sure. Not sure. Come on, Zebrios. Come on. So yeah, you get the Light Forged Draenei blurb. If you want the High Mountain blurb, there's the High Mountain blurb as well. I'll let that sit there for a moment if you wanted to screen grab that. I'm gonna go through both customizations real quick. You refresh the site for 4 times, and you can only see the High Mountain can create Shaman. A reason why things might not be available to be created, I mean, it's right there on the side of the screen. You can see it this way. It's mirrored. Is because they might not have those classes with the allied races finished. So, oh, the blurb is moving from the camera. Oh, crap baskets. There's only so many things I can change on this. Hold on, you're totally right. Hang on, wait, let me do this. Here we go. I'll do this again. Ooh. Let me just steal. This is the Hearthstone overlay. So here's the High Mountain Torn blurb. Now you can see it, I think. Right? Yes. Because I'm in the top right corner, or way up here. There's the High Mountain Torn. And again, they only have so many races, or the race plus class combinations involved, either because they're not done yet, or that's all they're going to have. We don't know. I was told to say multiple times that trying to look for class changes isn't a thing, because some have some and some have nothing. So I don't think you're really going to learn about class changes yet because they're just not in the game. Hi, Ted. You can put your headset on so you can talk to me. You hang with me for a little bit while they fix your stuff?
Yeah. What's up, everyone?
Let me.
I'll ask Joel some questions. Okay. What's up, dude?
I'll move the camera.
So what are you doing right now?
Well, we're going to show off, because you can see the High Mountain Torn blurb. We're looking for the racials, but they're not on the screen. So we're going to make a... They'll have like 20 minutes of gameplay on both sides, so we're going to make like one High Mountain and run through it.
Okay.
And make a alliance to it, like
and then do the 2 different dungeons, too?
I don't know if I'm going to do the dungeons, because apparently it's like almost like a waste of time, because they're tuned.
Very fun.
Oh, very fun. You want to just die over and over again on stream?
Oh, man. So it turns out that the issues right now that why I can't go live are very con-wide. You're actually looking to be online.
Really?
Yeah, like different franchises can't get online. There's some kind of bandwidth issue. So if you were to stop your stream, you wouldn't be able to restart either.
Well, when I went to click it the first time,
it was like...
It errored.
Yeah.
It just errored out completely, and I was like, did OBS just crash? And I sat here for a moment, and I redid the thing, and then it went live.
It's one of those things that, like, there's, like, fires that are needing to be put out all over the place all of a sudden.
Oh, no.
Like ISPs have been contacted.
Really?
Unfortunately, we tried the most advanced method, which was, of course, to plug and unplug.
I saw them doing that.
And then they actually do it on stage. They're like, did it change it? No. Oh.
Well, they should give us more time.
It's true. But what I'm saying is that you probably have a bit more time than you think right now in order to hang out.
Maybe. That's fine. That's fine with me. That's okay. Yeah, but whenever I touch OBS, I have to go back to this to make sure we can see chat.
Just minimize this. You don't have to do full screen.
Well, I can only change, like we had audio issues and the audio was popping. Does Ted sound okay? Is Lute's audio not going crazy? Because I was the first stream that turned off. So,
mic, they say.
Yeah, I mean, we're on the same mic, technically. So that's just nothing we can really handle. And when we first turn the stream on, we can't, in the build that we're in right now, we can't, I'm going to go through the customizations for the High Mountain Tour in here. We can't, the build is locked. We can't even touch system. So everything is just a flat level, so I had to go minus 12 dB because the music was way loud.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't access options or anything.
Some options are available, like you do key bindings and like the controls for like the in-game stuff, but you can't touch systems.
It's like a show floor model, basically.
Right. Yep. And every character you make instantly is deleted when you go back out of the screen because it goes back to like the starting screen. Yeah. So you make something, that's it. Right? That's it.
For what it's worth, I'm seeing here from chat, a lot of people have like more specific questions. I think a lot of that will probably be answered at that deep dive panel starting at 4 p.m. today.
Yeah, 4 p.m. today.
Yeah, so that's going to be a good one to tune in.
The systems
Yeah,
panel.
exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone's curious about how we're going to get the same legendary system. Oops, I wasn't supposed to. I was kidding.
It's the necklace. It's just the necklace, though.
That's not the new legend. No, I meant the new legendary system. Notice how they didn't say anything about legendaries?
Ted, don't talk about that, okay? There's already enough vitriol because of the current one. But if they're all like utility, then we'll be like, oh, okay, cool. They'll make it a little bit.
I mean, I'm just kind of teasing. I don't even know if they're keeping the same system.
Yeah, we have no idea. We have honestly no idea.
I definitely want to learn more about that new Amulet, Azerite, AP, like the new AP system. It seems kind of neat. I don't think AP was horrible for the game, but there was definitely some missteps with it, so we'll see what they do with it.
These horns are massive, though.
Oh my god, my Canadian brethren.
Right?
Like,
did you
moose don't moo.
They don't.
Well, they kind of go. I don't know what I don't know what a noise a moose makes actually.
Oh no. Oh no. But I'm curious to be like, because obviously we have the same in-game character creation. They haven't changed that at all. But I wonder how much this is just like to show off some parts. But I wonder if we're gonna get more because like the High Mountain Torin, they have their horn style,
right?
And they have their facial hair, but they don't have anything to change their tattoos yet. But then on like the Lightforged Draenei, they're all just the same like glowing white. You can't change the color of them at all. So we don't know if we're gonna get more of that.
Yeah. I think this whole sub or allied races, whatever, thing that they've put forth is very much like it's such an easy thing to now build on. You know what I mean? Patch 8 point whatever. Here's 4 more new allied races.
Yeah.
You know, and here's some new customization options, and so it's kind of a system that they can grow permanently now.
Well, it literally said they're 6th at launch. You have to physically unlock them in game, which I don't know how long that system is going to stay in place. But then on the keynote, it says more to come. So they can just like patch in new allied races like whenever they want to.
By the way, I use the same one at home. The mics are crackling because the gain is set up to maximum right now.
Oh my gosh, it is.
That's why it's crackling. Like, it's a crazy amount of gain. However, that also controls your volume input, so you might be able to turn that down a bit and then increase.
Well, they only go down like a little bit.
I mean, you can see when it's active, but that's why there's crackling.
We'll turn up our headsets now too, so we can hear each other.
So that might help a bit. But
as long as it doesn't like take us way down.
No, dude, it's a pretty badass mixer. Like,
just all the way
at home, I have this at half.
A half?
Half.
Maybe a different microphone though. Let me turn this back up to like 0 then. Yeah. Because again, we're like almost live troubleshooting. Because my setup is very different. I have like a Behringer mixer, and you have this.
This is always the danger with streaming first. Is you're kind of the guinea pig. You're like the NA for patch launch, and you're EU waiting for it.
Oh, come on!
I mean, I'm just saying it's kind of true.
Yeah, if you miss any of this, I'm gonna cut this up, and the whole thing will be on YouTube. Which now I guess like, because you're almost like
still crackling. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just spend all stream playing with this, but
we can't.
I think you probably want to see me run some content more importantly.
Right.
Like honestly, don't be shy. Like that's crazy high gain. Like you have no idea. Like,
well, like
it should be like that maybe.
Really?
And that's still pretty good. Like zero's here. I'm at half usually.
Yeah.
And that's too much sometimes.
Yeah.
These aren't bad headsets by any means.
No, they're not. We gotta keep turning up this so we can hear each other though. Now.
All right, go play.
Still hear me? Still hear me?
I want to see playing.
We have to look at. Oh, we did female now. Gosh, now the in-game music is so loud. That's the one weird thing that I can't just turn down the music in-game. That was the first thing people was screaming at because they couldn't hear me. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna get anything else for this though. So I think it's like almost the exact base torrent.
Too low. All right, I'll turn it up.
Too low now? Okay, good. But I don't think the only thing that's really big for High Mountain Torrent is the horns. Their horns are the big difference. Yeah. But then I think all they have is like, so that's only one horn.
I don't know how you changed on there, but the sound's currently quite low.
What sound?
Your mic.
My mic?
You're almost at max still, so it's whatever you changed on ops.
I didn't change. I turned it back up. I put OBS at that the open for this. Yeah, I turned down the game sound. This is the game sound now. So this is the game sound now. It's still loud. I didn't change anything. I didn't change anything. I guess all I did was those. Because it's still bouncing when we're talking, right? Like you still bounce.
You can see when you're active.
So yeah.
Gameplay too loud. All right, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Go play for the people.
Go play for the people. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still thinking that the background game is going to be way, way loud. It's going to go like -17. Well, muting the game sound would be fine, I suppose, but I imagine there might be talking heads inside. So take Sloot's headset, it was way better. Was it really? Interesting. If it's crackling, I can't really do a lot to that. We're on the same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna play a High Mountain Tauren Shaman. Was the other headset crackling? Because I'll just swap the damn thing. Sloot's headset wasn't. Sloot's crackled, but less. I mean, they're the exact same headset. And his is still way up here. So let's just do that, I guess. That's weird that the gain is so high. Alright. Swappity to Druid? Oh, I'm on a monk right now, I think, aren't I? Gotta do Shaman. Let's see. Everyone yelling for, like, play the game, like, they don't realize that we're like the guinea pigs here. Sloot and I were the first broadcasters, so there's a lot of, like, little things to work out, so. Well, people want Druid forms, which are probably the exact same. I mean, you can see their totems. You can see the totem right next to her. This little eagle statue. I imagine each is a different one, but yeah. There are no Void Elves. I'll go back because new people are joining real quick, and then we'll just make the Tauren. In this internal build, let me move my camera. In this internal build, as a blanket, there's only so much available right now because only so much is actually playable on the floor today. So only High Mountain Tauren and only Lightforged Draenei are even available as the allied races. There are no other races available. But you see, like, there's lots of room for them to keep adding more, so the Void Elves and everything else is not in the game yet. Not in this build. It doesn't physically exist, so I cannot show you. I mean, if you log back into the game, it's going to be way loud again. I'm going -20 on the actual game sounds. So, oh, put me back on monk. No! The character just disappears forever. Ally races from the bottom. I don't know if they're gonna do a different UI with this because it's just like a click down here. Okay, do that. I'm just gonna put her big horns back on because they're adorable. Yeah. I'll change her name to Bacon as well. There we go. Yeah. That shield, though. Look at that pretty shield. Did my mouse settings save? They did not. See, again, there are very limited options for me. Let me change my screen back to the WoW one. Whoop. Okay. There are very limited. I can't touch certain things. So certain people that are like yelling for something that I can't do. I physically can't do it. I'm not trying to ignore you. I just can't do it. So let me just do camera only while moving horizontal. Very much. So where do we start? We look at the map. Also, there's a certain path I can't just explore. Okay? I can't just explore whatever I want to. And there's no key bindings or anything like that. Because every time you delete a character, everything just goes away. There's no profiles on this internal build. So there are no profiles, so I will probably be like clicking certain things because not all the spells are in here. So there's also the new minimalistic UI. You can still go into your action bars and like pop out your whatever you need. But it's obviously the default UI, and I can't do anything about it. So it's gonna feel terrible that I have to like mouse click stuff, but it's super. I'm not gonna sit here and make key bindings. Okay, so deal with it. If that triggers you, then there are more important things in the world for you to worry about. But I'm like, see, everything is just without. If you take your artifact off right now in Legion, this is what you get. This is what you get. So Bull Rush is a 2-minute cooldown charge. Forward for 1 second, knocking enemies down for 1.5. So this is the High Mountain Tauren. They have a charge. So High Mountain Tauren Shaman have an extra charge. Okay. Okay. Mountaineer is 1% versatility. And Pride of the Iron Horn is mining skill increased by 15 skill and then allows mining faster. Sorry about that. Oh, they have more? Are we getting more racial passives? Wait, Rugged Tenacity reduces damage taken by 330. So if you haven't seen, all the bindings are all weird. The item squish is in, which is a massive item squish too. Just, it's like we're burning crusade numbers. These fist weapons? I guess so. These are intellect trinkets. Can we not? Because the game scaling is really, really small right now. So people are playing and just getting destroyed, like in the dungeon and whatnot. So, but this should be all right. I'm gonna take a lot of terrible talents that I wouldn't normally take on live, but I mean it's like the same build technically. I'm just gonna take Boulder Fist because I'm not gonna keybind. I'm not gonna keybind anything crazy. Whoops. I put the mode in subscriber mode only. That's fine. I mean, I don't want you to, technically, but if it gets a little crazy, then I don't want it to be wild on the outside. So, yeah, it's about 20 minutes or so, apparently, that's done. Very little in the first zone. I'll bring up the map. So this is we're in Nazmir. And even, like, in the starting, like, point, there's also, like, breadcrumbs to different places. There's, like, a split. Is the rest of the map done? Oh, no. I'm on the Broken Isles, apparently? Alright. Yeah, so the new map isn't even in the game yet. It's all broken. Okay. Just not in this build. Which is fine. Which is fine. Well, how much... So, look how much HP I have. Hang on, let me do this. Because you can just, let's do, what is it, display? Percentage? Both? Beautiful. Where's my target? You can just move these frames. Just really, really, really quick here. Let's sort of put them down where I normally have them. Just go like, Rant. Yeah, okay, it's fine. And then do buffs on top, and we've got cast by underneath. Cool. Okay. The new racials, the balance seems, well, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's more to it than Waste Not, Want Not was you have a chance to loot additional meat and fish. But it looks like everyone might be getting an extra one, because don't we only have 3? But we have 4 total racials on live, right? Like, usually like an activated something or other, and then we have like 3 normal ones, so we're getting an extra passive. But reducing damage taken by 330 instead of like a percentage is weird, just because of how small our health pools are. Someone do some quick Google Foo. Oh. Is that a High Mountain Tauren bear? But I have 15.2 thousand HP. I mean, I'm in like 185 gear, which is like the smoosh all the way down. This is a really big item squish. What eye level was like 200? What eye level was that? That's a good question. About 2% of your HP. Thanks for the math on that, Daniel. Appreciate it. So I'm not gonna like sit here and read these to anyone. So if you want to like read them out, that's fine. Was it Wrath? Was it Wrath? Wrath of the Lich King. Huh. The squish looks good. Yeah. So if you wanted to read them, there they were. We're going to help Witch Doctor Kejibu complete his ritual to disguise yourself as a blood troll.
Later.
Okay.
Greetings, man.
And Hanzabu. Wrath. 264 eye level was ICC. No, wait. But Nax was 200 eye level gear? I'm getting conflicting reports. 200 was Nax 10. Okay. Okay. Necropolis, though, we're going to speak to Hanzabu in the courtyard.
Stay away from them.
Okay. I'm just going to go hit things as an enhancement shaman, as I normally do. But are these, do I have to be disguised as the blood troll for this, or is that a different quest? If I just disguise myself, what happens? Also, what the heck? Look at these fist weapons. That's amazing. They don't have any different, like, animations, do they? Nope. She's the same. That armor looks really cool, though. For starting armor. My chat is still stuck on reconnecting, so if you're talking to me right now, I don't know what you're saying. My chat's just spinning. It is just spinning. So I'm gonna go punch stuff. Whoop. Configure them to complete the ritual.
What you want?
Okay.
See ya later.
This guy's gonna hood. Oh! Oh! Okay. That's why I got kicked off and I'm back now? Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's hope my chat comes back so I can, like, interact a little bit. Alright.
Hey there.
The BlizzCon, apparently the con just switched to a different ISP right now. That was what I was told. So that's why I got kicked off. They were switching up everything. Alright. Now it's Shaldrama and find Joe Chungun. Horde players, congrats on all these troll names. I hope you enjoy this. I instinctively hit my X button, of course, to mount up, but that is not the mount button because there are no bindings. These are the floating masks. Aww. Let's make a manually refresh chat. Let me see. Maybe not. Hello? I don't think I can, like, force it. The computers are also, like, super bare bones. Like, they just have, like, Microsoft Edge on it. So. Because I want to talk to you beautiful nerds. But if I can't, then I can't be distracted by questions, I suppose. There's that new Moss Terror, which is only a 110 elite, but I'm pretty sure without key bindings or anything, it would probably destroy me. 102,000 HP to clear my 15k. I think I'm okay. Along with not dying. Okay. My chat just came back. Let me pop it out again. Boop. Or that I couldn't actually like, update it. Alright, I think we're back. I see people talking. Hi, Hypno. Okay. Good to go. So technical difficulties, of course, it's day 1. You can't fix the audio, it's BlizzCon, stuff is not perfect. Well, I'm not popping anymore, am I? I don't think I'm popping anymore, right? There are no new abilities. The racials are in for the High Mountain Tauren. So they have a 2-minute cooldown charge called Bull Rush, which will show off when I can actually charge something, of course, which is just like a really kind of a bad warrior charge, I assume. So you're still crackling badly, but it's fine. That's so unfortunate, because if I turn this down a little bit, it feels like it just dies. It's unfortunately. Bad popping. That could just be the ISP stuff, too. And then they have Waste Not, Want Not, where they get additional loot, meat and fish. They also have a flat damage reduction, just like an actual amount, which I assure scales with level. They have increased mining skill, and allows you to mine faster. They also have Mountaineer, where they get 1% versatility. Like a +1% additive. So, this is the item squish, too, if you haven't seen it. Jay is sending someone over there, just play. Oh, okay. Do you have a group passive in your spellbook? What would be a group passive? Don't think so. Nope. This is a very bare bones build. There's not a lot of stuff in it. I can't like play with a whole bunch of stuff.
Come get the food.
So, yeah, the goal is to play the little bit on the Horde side as a High Mountain Tauren, and then the little bit on the Alliance side as a Lightforged Draenei. I'm playing a Shaman this one, and then I'll do like a Ret Paladin, I think, on the other. I play melee DPS, so like you're not going to see healer, because I'm not going to quest as a healer. Because the game right now is essentially the classes aren't touched yet. So, oh. Bay? B-A-Y? What, this? Yeah. But, they basically just took your artifact off of these test characters, because I'm just wearing, like, green 185 gear, which I don't have a reference for, like, what 185 is until we get the items push on live to see what, you know, like, the TOS gear or whatever happens. Well, it'd be Argus gear. So, with the Ritual Fetish, draw the Spirit Circle and sound the drum of the spirits. Oh, I was getting messages. To complete the ritual.
Be sealed.
Oh! How many times have we done this before? Oh no. Alright, I mean, we've seen this before, haven't we all? Where'd the mouse go? Over here. What if healers have new passives on them? Well, the passives are a race thing, not a class thing. Sound the drum. Is the game sound still okay, though? Oh, digital might work, if it's updated. Nope. They have the 2 dungeons, so they have Freehold, and these are all going to be pictures on MMO Champion, I'm sure. I'm not going to look at them. So, can I look back? Oh. Nope, maybe? Okay. So, last expansion, flat. I can't look at the raids, can I? I can. Can we go to Entorus? We go to, like, Mythic. So Entorus Mythic is 305 eye level, it seems. 295, 305, somewhere in that realm. Legendaries will be 335. to put in perspective of the 185 like starter gear that I'm currently on. Okay. 295 Mythic. So that's like the higher end at the end of Legion, which we're about to get soon. Okay. That puts in perspective. So it's like almost it's like 120 eye level difference, basically, on like a starter character versus like how like my shaman would be geared, for example. Oh my goodness! Look at these totems. I'm not playing Resto or Elemental, so I can't do this. There are the High Mountain Tauren totems if you want to take a screen cap of that. So they're all just the eagle. I imagine they might all be a different one eventually, or they all might still say the eagle. I'm not sure. There we go. But my old raids, ready to turn in. It goes back to the, oh, we're going further in. Got like a scenic shot. That looks really cool. Like the texturing on this wall is awesome. How does combat feel? Besides very loud, kind of laggy. Corrupted anima. Still way loud. Use Farsight to look around. I am not allowed to. There is a certain area of the game I'm allowed to like play in, basically. So I'm not really allowed to like go off the beaten path. There are CMs around me. I'm not gonna like farsight into the distance. Whoa! Okay. Look at these skeletons, though. So I mean, starter damage and stuff looks like it's tuned. So if you're mythically geared, you're gonna destroy this. Oh, treasure chests, obviously. Where are we right now? We're on the Broken Shore. Can I show gear from vanilla? That's actually a funny question. Yeah, what's the eye level of gear from vanilla to put in perspective? So if I go back to raids classic, okay, it's not called vanilla, okay, it's called classic. Let's go to AQ40. Let's go 58. Eye level 58 is the hardest raid in vanilla WoW, classic WoW. And we're like 305 Mythic and Taurus. So, to put the scale in perspective. I keep hitting my key bindings like I'm playing at home. It's actually like, it's really awkward. A brittle ceremonial necklace. It's just gold. Okay. This is gross. It's just like anima blob. They're floating up that way. This guy is a quest mob, which I'm going to be pulling out of order, unfortunately. See, I don't know how the game's going to function, because they don't have the, like, again, there's none of the class balance system. So I don't have, well, let me see if I can. I don't have my like self-heal anymore. There's an entire stat squish in the entire game, yes. Yes, there is. Like, there's no key bindings on these characters, so that's why I'm clicking spells. You're taking the key bindings. We can't bring anything from outside into the we can't bring anything, so that's all I have to default. Game heads are still super loud. That's so amazing to me because they're turned down so low. Here we go. Let's go 5 more down. Alright, we're basically the guinea pigs here. I'm just looking at new models, I guess. I mean, they're reskins, but the Zandalari trolls. Oh. Well, here. If you're gonna bull rush something, you need to get far away. Oh. Why did it bull rush the other mob that I didn't have targeted? Oh, it's directional. So bull rush, it's like I'll pull that a little bit. Bull rush is just a charge forward in the direction you're facing. It's not a warrior charge. I keep hitting my key buttons for my mount. The new website is up already. Christmas next year. The scuttlebutt that we're talking about here is September next year, but there's no official date. The website will have the official date, not me. It doesn't need a target, yeah. The scaling seems a little extreme, though. If you have spells that hit for 85 at 110, what do they hit for at level 20? Hit for 7, obviously. I have sticky targeting turned on right now, but I'm not going to change it. Oh, this is the Temple of Boom Samdi. Yeah, but if you can hear, like, background madness, because I'm sitting right here. Oh. Should I be kneeling? Huh. Straight into new lore with the Loa spirit. So that's Boom Samdi. Look at him. There's a demon hunter right next to me. But if you want like a screen grab, I can't turn all the camera stuff off, so like I'm stuck there. So you can like crop me out. I guess. I'm leaving stuff up for a moment if you want to read. Overall haste will be brought down. I mean, everything's being squished. It'll all be relative. Yep. Yep. It's weird that you guys are hearing the crackling and popping still when I don't hear anything on my end. And if I turn down my microphone anymore, like I'm not going to hear myself. So, and they even like flag like do not adjust on these, but you guys are hearing madness. Oh gosh. That would haunch the dead. So quest rewards 195 going up. Oh, there is no crackle? Well, a lot of the audio crackle is from the transcoding. And because my stream reset, because they changed ISP, new gear is literally 1 or 2 stat differences. My voice is down a bit. I mean, I can go. This is as high as it goes. This is as high as it goes. So we'll do that then, I guess, because I'm bouncing like almost 3/4 of the way on this this thing here. So we're going to defeat Hex Priestess Tizudra. That one. I'm going to jump on a Lightforged Draenei as well. So I actually don't know how much time I have to stream because of the internet problems. As I say, like I only had until 2 or 3:30, but internet problems and whatnot. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll at least jump onto a Lightforged Draenei and look at it. Yes. We're playing a High Mountain Tauren right now, and again, if you didn't see their racials, they have a directional charge, which will show off again. They have Mountaineer. They have 1% versatility added. They have 15 additional mining skill and mine faster. They just take reduced flat damage, and they also can loot additional meat and fish, which I assume is just from like when you kill things that would drop said things, or from fishing too, I guess. Get some decaying bloodstones. I'm gonna go back through and like read all the lore and stuff later, most of the time. So I'm just not gonna sit here and read all this stuff out. That slows me down. Also a chest right here. Okay. Gotta open it. Wait, Mark of the Damned bonus objective. Oh, just out in the zone. Yeah. Is there a Ghostful Fort look any different? Nope, it's the same. They have a new dance? They do not. There's no new dance. It's the same Tauren dance. They're still Tauren. They're just... I really think that the allied races, for the most part, are very cosmetic. And these are the two easiest ones as well. Obviously, the Zandalari and the Nightborn have very new models, but they're all just in the game. So they might have new things, but like High Mountain Tauren or like Dark Iron Dwarves or Void Elves, they're like the exact same models, just different skin options. So which is maybe disappointing. So yeah, here's the Bull Rush. Oh, you knocked out things that you collide with. All right. Not having any key bindings. Interesting. to say the least, just saying. Play your game, play WoW right now. Smells like death. Without key bindings. Just do it, I dare you, you won't. So yeah, the damage and HP stuff is not too bad. It's very low. I mean, I think as a community we all like the smaller numbers, just the aesthetics of it all. So the puppies look the same. Speaking of them, they don't have a pet bar. Yeah, there's no class anything in the game right now. So like there's no same. There's no class tuning yet. Because I was told that they have smushed over some parts of the artifact system into the new characters, but they have not done much. They're not at that stage of the game right now. That noise that guy made was not ideal. Higher numbers or lower numbers is all relative. Honestly, seeing hitting for 17.5 billion is no different than hitting for 17 if it's a larger number in this grand scale of things. I don't think we're going to get major class changes actually in BFA, to be quite honest with you. Can we talk about how we're going from an expansion that's really easy to say, Legion, to now one that is quite a bit more lengthy? Doesn't matter. These fist weapons are actually ridiculous, though. They're a little bit large. This is not the starter zone. Technically, we're in Nazmir, which I believe when you start, the map is broken as well. There's no map. So, like, I'm a green box on the Broken Isle, apparently. It's all an internal build, so, like, I can't even look away from it. It doesn't work. So, it's an early internal build. This is very much like an alpha internally, I would only imagine. So, again, this is Bull Rush. So, it can be used as a movement tool, the same. I have to actually kill this guy now, so... But yeah, it's a very early internal build. It's not a thing. There's only so much in the game. So do I know what they're doing with artifacts? No idea. Do I know how it's going to happen? No idea. There is a panel today in about an hour that will be going over that. The systems panel, which I'm basically going from this to there. So I want to hit my key bindings for my spells, and they don't exist. This is an undergeared 110 HP and numbers not reflecting 120 gear and stats. Yeah, I'm a 110. I'm wearing like a boosted, like, you know, template character set. I mean, looked at eye levels earlier. Mythic and Taurus again. The Burning Throne, which is the last raid of the current expansion. The legendaries are 335, not 1,000. And the epics are 305 to 295, etc. You guys can probably all hear that madness in the background. I can only hear some of it. There's a quest over here, too. But also, again, any customization that you might see that's currently visible may also just not be the end of it either. It could very well just be the start, because they've already confirmed that there'll be more in the future. Oh, it's like a troll kid. A dead troll kid, as it were. Yeah. This is all default. Everything is default. This is like the default everything. I obviously don't want to stream with default UI at home, so this is everything default. We can't bring anything into the game from the outside. We can't bring anything. Help her find her Mada in the necropolis. Oh, it's like a escort-ish mission, I guess. Looks like it's like straight over here, though. Oh, Boomsamdi's talking to me. I would assume he's gonna be voice acted in the future. That he's talking head. Excellent. I'm sure all those systems are never going away. Like that stuff is really stable. But they confirm, like, you know, World Quest, emissaries, that kind of stuff. It's all staying. Yeah, and it's just alpha numbers too. Like, this is definitely an alpha build. They didn't give us like a title for it, but it's definitely not a beta build. A beta build would have a map, not green boxes. I'm probably gonna ask how much time I have because of the internet problem. Because I want to jump on a Lightforged Draenei as well. Like, I'm not gonna keep just smacking stuff around as an enhancement shaman. Because it's a very small section, right? And I was told 20 minutes, and I maybe if you rushed it all, but looks like the other breadcrumbs are still definitely have some stuff on them. I hate mouse clicking things. Yeah, we'll definitely go look at the racials for the Draenei. Don't worry, because the Draenei's on the. Oh. We're going down here. Oh, we're going in here. The texturing work is so good. Oh, she's talking to me. But her text bubbles are behind my head. Obviously, characters are squished, and so would other content be squished. And I imagine that the back leveling, or the power scaling you have from older content will be the same. Oh, she's right here. There's also like an audio delay between when I hit abilities and when I hear them, which is interesting. No, no. Ooh. So can you just charge like in melee? You go the set distance though with full charge. You definitely go the set full distance. I was asking about talent changes. They're just I went to interrupt. I was binding, but the like, there are like no class changes in the game at all. Like, there's a couple that they told me that I could like look at, but they're all very, very, very early. They're not at the stage in the game where they're actually doing the class balance and stuff. They're probably doing a lot of the building and environments and stuff. It's very much the environmental building block stage. Okay, we done here? Okay. I want to just like finish this round, and then I'm going to swap. Our legendary weapons gone? Our artifacts, you mean? Our artifacts are definitely leaving. We don't know in what capacity and how the systems will change. Again, there is a systems panel back in the Mythic Hall with Ian and a whole bunch of people, and they're going to go over the systems changes, or at least go over many of them that they have planned. Because this build is probably, however far beyond, behind what they have internally, just so we can actually play something on the floor. But there's nothing. I mean, for Shaman, like, everything's the same. I play Enhanced Shaman on my main that I raid with, right? So, like, there's nothing, it's all the same. Like, the values are even, like, the exact same. Like, what it says, all the tooltips look the same, other than, like, the damage numbers are different. Like, 315 nature damage, or, per second, is obviously way smaller as a number, just have zeros on the end. It's like, people that want, like, the big numbers, all they are just have zeros on the end. It doesn't do anything. It means nothing. It's like AP right now in Legion doesn't matter. It says 75 billion, just remove the zeros. Then it's just like 75, but quests give you 1 or 2. The numbers don't matter. Aesthetically, I think a lot of people like the smaller numbers. Here we do this. That is pretty neat. There's like a little, she made like a little noise for it too. But yeah, I don't know though. They didn't talk about new Worgens and new Goblins yet. I wonder if that's going to be a later release, but I thought that would be something they would actually talk about. Because they're going to bring in the allied races, but then they're not going to bring in the Worgen Goblin reworks. Because male Worgen, not bad, and the Goblins, playable, not terrible, but they have big, like, chunky fingers. But female Worgen. Elizabeth, I love you. Your art team is incredible, but sometimes you put something out that just makes people go, excuse me? Female Worgen are just angry chihuahuas. They're supposed to be like, they're werewolf women. They're not angry chihuahuas. Come on. Yeah, again, so the racials for the High Mountain Taureners Bull Rush, which is a directional charge with a knockdown attached to it, 2-minute cooldown. They also have 1% more versatility. They have 15 additional mining skill and mine faster. They take less damage, just a flat amount less damage, and they also harvest more meat and fish. Very good gatherers then. Better fishing, better just like killing stuff for meat, and then better mining. I'm not gonna do this quest. We're gonna swap very soon. But there is other ones in this little necropolis area. There's been 2 extra blips. This is the bonus objective, I think, too, just to kill this. Let's charge again. A lot of mobs. All right, well, you know. These skeletons look so cool, though. Like their modeling work is really, really neat. So XP feels like the same though. I've done like a couple of quests and I'm at 14% or whatever. And the High Priestess is right there. She has Dark Empowerment, so I have to kill these guys? Yeah. Are there 4? Just 3. Ooh! Oh, if you stop down their channel, it pops out. I think? Or I just interrupted her channel with the knockdown. There was a question about, do I know what class changes are coming, or if and when they're coming? No idea. No idea. Systems panel today in about an hour, a little less than an hour, will maybe say what's changing. But I have no idea. No one knows. Until they officially announce it, we don't know. I do have an interview with Ian Hazacostas and Alex Afrasiabi tomorrow morning at the crack of dawn. It's at 9 a.m. So I have an interview with Alex and Ian tomorrow morning. If you are in my Discord or follow me on Twitter, I did post a Google document you can submit questions for. Your question's not going to be pulled directly, but like the thought process of what people are asking about will be. I'm going to focus on a lot of systems questions, which is why I'm going from this stream to next door. So like the content and like the things we'll do in the game is great, but like the systems attached to it, like, you know, where did artifacts go? How's the system going to work? Like, what are your thoughts on it? Which we're going to find out soon. If they answer a ton of my questions over there, then I'll need questions. We'll see how comprehensive their panel is on the systems of the Battle for Azeroth. So there are no artifact ability right now. No. Again, like the build that we're playing on is almost entirely that the classes are the exact same as live, just without your artifact equipped. So all your golden dragons, your passives, your NLC, your artifact ability, the golden circle, they're just all not in. And there's no new changes yet. The classes are very bare bones, which I assume is going to change. So yeah, it's a little bit of a step up on this stuff. I'm just going to click through. I'm going to let the text sit for a moment if you're going to read them. what's my opinion on the X-Pack? I mean, it's way too early to tell. Because again, like the way that because with my show and the way that I raid, with like focusing on only Mythic, is that systems are a whole lot more important than like what we're doing in the game. Because like we had fun with World Quest for the first 6 months, but then World Quest now are like, that's why you notice on Argus, a lot of the World Quests are like, just go over here and kill this dude. Because I know like the time sink of having so many more in the world, they sort of thinned that out. So like, what's the World Quest is going to change to in the future? That clap animation. So like, how's that going to happen, and what's going to change about that? And we're just waiting to see how that's all going to pan out. These animations that Boom Samdi is doing, right? Those are new. I don't think I've saw those on or seen those on Trolls before. So did Ted just not stream? Interesting. Wait, check the new mounts in the new mounts tab? I don't know about that. Oh my god, blue gear. You speak to him in the Court of Spirits and complete the ritual. Okay. I wonder how much of him will be voice acted. Oh. Oh? Am I going outside, I guess? How will Classic work? Not sure. Yeah, I gotta ask what my time check is gonna be. Hey, Caden. Because of the internet problem, what's the time check looking like?
What's the time check?
Yeah, like...
it's going to be still the same time slots. I believe if you want to talk to Jay about changing any of that, that's going to be something with him. But they're setting up now, so it's going to be still the same format.
So is Ted just didn't get to stream then? He just moved on? It's unfortunate. Or did...
we're moving Salute to a stream tomorrow.
Okay.
So, or no, today.
Okay.
Streaming after the deep dive thing.
Okay, cool.
So I think it's like 5:15.
Sounds good. I'm gonna do the ritual of Boom Samdi, and then we'll jump on a Lightforged Draenei then. Can you use Bull Rush while falling? Maybe. Like, can I jump and use it? It doesn't activate until you hit the ground. A Blood Witch. Are those extra bag slots? What do you mean? I don't think so. Just the default UI is down here. I just think it just curves it. Maybe, but we don't know yet. Holding out. Having very base everything is interesting. Also having no UI elements makes the game feel very different. Uh-oh. I'm rooted. Oh, I okay. All my instincts to hit interrupts and stuff always keep happening. Enhance Shaman Personals, use your offensive ability and waste globals on. Can I knock her down? So I guess the Blood Trolls have their own extra Loa, I suppose? Yeah, the number crunch is pretty ridiculous. Oh. Boom Samdi's like all patched up more-ish. Or something. He has stuff on. I'll give that for a moment so you can read if you want to. No, Spirit Walk is here. There's no ability pruning. It's the exact same as it is on live without the artifact. I just didn't put everything on my bar because I was being distracted and didn't want to waste more time. So that was the little Boom Samdi side quest here. I'm not going to set up key bindings when this character disappears and all the settings reset. There's no point. It's the same mask, isn't it? Or belt or whatever. Yeah. When you turn off these characters, like I'm about to right now, they disappear forever. So, there's something missing without the artifacts. A lot of the apparently what the artifact system is going to do, we're going to find out at the systems panel. A lot of the abilities from artifacts are being just converted into the kits of the specs themselves. But we'll know at the panel here in a little bit. But yes, the characters just vanish into the nether. So I'm not going to we're gonna play a paladin. We gotta get like the Reinhardt beard and stuff. Earlier in this video, and if you've missed the early part of the stream, I'll be cutting the whole VoD and putting it up on YouTube. Like right after I get out of the other panel, going back to the hotel room and getting it online. I'm gonna have to like download the footage because I do believe I got cut off. So I will have to edit it and render it and then upload it, which is not what I was hoping for. But I'm not putting 2 parts up. So we went through all the customization options that are currently in the game right now for the 2 allied races, even though... What is this hat? And I can't turn this hat off. The shoulders look really cool, though. The sword looks like straight out of like Final Fantasy. Oh, I can't hit buttons. We're playing Ret. That's totally fine. We're going to take a lot of the passives because it doesn't matter. Yep. Because nothing has changed. These are all like the exact same abilities that are online. It's just the exact same thing. See, like Wake of Ashes is here. For example, Wake of Ashes is now a talent, but that is work in progress, not confirmed, not finished. It is alpha. They are working on it. This is not what it's supposed to be. It's just that they are moving things around between the specs, and we're figuring out where things go. So this could change tomorrow, or already changed internally, so that they don't. It's not set in stone. So don't worry about it. But it's there, right? It's there. Confirmed 100% nice? Obviously, yeah. Completely. I'm not even going to take it, just to like trigger people a little bit. Unspent talent points. Where? Oh. So like everything's the exact same as it is on live. It's just that they just moved the artifact off. Like there's nothing different. I think this is fine. The Alliance poured in right here by the meeting stone. It's really pretty though. I'm not going to move my player frame. Let me just move them real quick because it's going to mess with me. Just like slap that down there and we'll slap this over here. But yeah, all the settings reset because every time you log back out of this build, everything just turns off. Everything defaults. What is this, please? Hello? What? Yeah, racials. So we have Light's Judgment, which is an ability. 40-yard range, 2.5 minute cooldown. You call down a strike of holy energy, dealing holy damage to enemies within 5 yards after 3 seconds. So, wait, was that a new animation getting off the mount? They kneel when they get off their horse? That's in the game right now, right? I have no idea. But this is Light's Judgment. Oh, it's targeted. But it's in a 5-yard radius around the target. I'm sorry, I'm going to test something. Goodbye. What else do they have? Forge of Light. Summons a Forge of Light enabling blacksmithing and 10 more blacksmithing skill. Summons the Forge of Light. It's not an ability yet. It's just a passive, so the Forge of Light doesn't exist. So Lightforged Draenei can blacksmith anywhere, and they have more blacksmithing skill. So I'll do some shout-outs in a moment here. So if you're like doing any bits or subs or whatever, I have the screen up. I just can't see it right now. So They have Demon Bane, experience gain from killing beasts. I assume it might mean to say demons, not beasts. They gain more experience. Lightforge Draenei gain more XP. That seems to be like kind of a throwaway passive. Makes you level faster. All right. Holy Resistance reduces holy damage taken by 1%. I guess because they're infused with it. All right. But only holy damage by 1%. Kind of a flurf passive, too. And they also have Final Verdict. Do they? When you die, the light will avenge you, dealing holy damage to enemies within 8 yards and healing allies. So wait. Okay. Sure. When you die, you explode around you and deal damage and heal allies around you. Okay. Yeah. Kind of Tyrael-like? Yeah, definitely. I gotta go test out this Light's Judgment ability. I need to go, There's a pig. I'm sorry, pig. I apologize for what I must do. Oh. Oh, well, that's gotta be placeholder. That's just the ability we have on Argus, so... That's just the ability we have on Argus right now when you do, like, the laser... So that's not done. It's just there. So they'll have essentially another spell, which I guess it's a racial, so it's never going to do a lot of damage. But it is 40 yards, but it's on a very long cooldown. But again, this is like an alpha build. So like everything is very much just in flux right now, right? Everything is very much in flux. But you look at the Forge Racial, it looks like, no, it doesn't exist. The Forge Racial does not exist. It doesn't. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. It just clicks forever and then does nothing. So. Oh, I think my Streamlabs is like way broken. So maybe I can't even do shoutouts. I don't even know if I can even do shoutouts right now. All I can see is like follows and the 500 bits and the hosts and the 1 sub came in, but yeah, I can't. It doesn't even load properly. This would take forever. I'll do shoutouts on my stream when I get back home because it'll actually give me the whole list, I guess. Did they prune item levels? It's not a prune, that's the wrong word. It's a item level squish. Or a consolidation or a downsizing, it's a squish. So they've moved eye levels down. More like Wrath eye level, I think, now. We looked at new racials. Again, it's Light's Judgment, 2.5 minute cooldown. Deals some damage in a 5-yard radius around the target up to 3 seconds. They also can summon a Forge of Light, which enables blacksmithing anywhere with a... Get off the pig. It also gives them more blacksmithing skill. They also have Final Verdict. When they die in combat, they will heal allies around them and deal damage to enemies around them. They also have Demon Bane, which is... It says it's experience from beasts by 20%, but obviously it's going to be... It sounds like it's going to be demons. I would only assume. I'm on a farm. I don't have much time left on the stream. I believe I'm swapping out, despite the internet problems. I like their... Look at their hooves on the Lightforge Draenei. They're like... They're all clasped in gold. But see, if you're a Lightforge Draenei and you have your armor on, you can't even see your tattoos and stuff unless you always transmog like away from your gear. See, your tattoos are underneath everything. So unless you just like, if they put more gear in that helps, like plate wearers and whatnot, show your tattoos off. Because otherwise, you're just playing a Draenei with a constant symbol of the Naru on your head, which looks like it's actually tied to your helmet. Looks like it's tied to your helmet. Interesting. It's probably just a bug right now. So. But was there any last-minute questions before I swap out? Up to the tank spec, see how much HP you have as prot. I mean, again, numbers are all relative. Just because there are less zeros on them doesn't mean they're any less big or small. They're easier to digest when they're not... Well, I have 6.7854,321 billion HP. It doesn't matter. Void Elves are not in the build. The only two races we're in right now, the allied races, are just Lightforged Draenei and we did High Mountain Torrent earlier. So I'm gonna buy by 5,000 HP when I'm prot. I think that's like from the passives, right? Or something in there, just the being a tank. So yeah. So that's it. Like, I can't really interact with much on this build, so we don't know what the racials are. The only two allied races we could play right now on the floor are just the Lightforged Draenei and the High Mountain Torrent. Oh, they want me to do the dying thing? I don't think I have time for that. Like, see if it has an animation. Let me aggro a bunch of pigs. Here. I don't know if these pigs actually, like, I'm gonna die to pigs. This is extreme life right now. Here. Turn me into take me away. Take me away. Just end it all. Let's go. Currently there's no animation, so I mean, again, alpha. Worth it. Worth it. Pigs OP. Oh, yeah, Pigs OP, please nerf. Yeah, death by bacon. Yeah. Death by bacon. Any last minute questions? They're swapping me out. So, thank you all for tuning in. Again, my name is Bay. All my information is down below. I host FinalBossTV, which is the WoW in-game rating show. We just had the pre-BlizzCon special with Talius and Evitel and Bellular. That's up on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and, of course, my YouTube channel. Link down below. And then November the 12th, we have the post-BlizzCon special with Nobble, who may be in chat right now, and then Preach. So we're going to talk about Battle for Azeroth for like 2 to 3 hours on November the 12th. So Nobble, Preach, and myself. So is there a different loading screen? No, it's all, again, this is a build for the convention. Oh, wrong mouse. Dang. Because there's this screen I can go to, this one, blah. So, but I'm swapping out. Hopefully the internet stays good for the next streamers coming in. I'll talk to them about the audio stuff. So if I was still popping this entire time, that's not great. So, yep. Yeah, Argus Legendaries are 1,000 on live, and the Squish brings them to 335. So, I'll be back, though. There'll be some stuff on YouTube coming out. Nobble's never here. Fair enough. Well, thank you all for watching. I'm swapping out. I don't know who's coming up next. But social media links down below. You guys aren't new to Twitch, all right? Like Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, they're all down below the stream. Thank you all for watching. The audio cleaned up by the end. That's so weird. That's so weird. I don't know why. I have no idea. But I've been live for like an hour and 45, so if you've missed any of this, I'm going to be taking the entire VoD, editing out the blips and bloops, so like the beginning and the crash at the middle, and I'll have the whole thing up on my YouTube channel if you missed the walkthroughs and everything earlier. So you can go check that out on YouTube. Yeah, Tally is live. He's right there. I can see him. So he's walking around right now. So you can swap over to his stream. I'll host him when I'm done here. And there we go. But thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of BlizzCon. The panel for all the systems is up very soon. And I will see you all later. Bye, everybody. Bye. Say.